Well, welcome back to Coach B's studio. I want to share something special and personal with you. The story behind the name Coach B's, because names do carry meaning, and this one carries a lot of it. It's more than just a title, it's a symbol, a reflection of who I am and what this space stands for. Let's start with coach. Growing up, I was lucky enough to have incredible coaches, men and women both, who didn't just teach me how to play baseball or play a sport, but who taught me about life. They modeled resilience, discipline, and the value of showing up, whether on the mat, the baseball field, or at life's hardest moments. When I became a wrestling coach myself during my teaching career late in life, I realized just how much a coach does. It's not just about strategy or technique, it's about building trust, providing encouragement, and sometimes offering the kind of guidance that feels almost, therapeutic. And that's where the connection begins. Coaches, much like counselors, create spaces for growth, reflection, and transformation. They believe in your potential, often long before you see it in yourself. Now let's talk about bees. First, there's a little nod to my last name, Branham. And if you haven't noticed, I love bees. Not just because they're fascinating creatures, but because they represent something so deeply meaningful. Bees are nature's coaches in their own right. They work tirelessly with purpose and cooperation to create something sweet and life-sustaining. Each bee has a role, a contribution to make, and yet they're part of something much bigger than themselves. A single bee may seem small, but together they're transformative. And isn't that true for us as humans? We too are part of something larger. Families, communities, relationships. Like bees, our small intentional actions, kind words, brave choices, moments of vulnerability can create something powerful and lasting. Nature, for me, isn't just a backdrop. It's a teacher. It's a teacher. It shows us resilience in the face of storms, beauty in the midst of chaos, and patterns of growth that mirror our own psychological journeys. In Coach B's studio, we will often look to nature as a guide, a metaphor for the challenges we face, the growth we experience, and the beauty we can create when we work together and stay true to our purpose. So why Coach B's? Because coaching is about encouragement, strategy, and belief in potential. Because bees remind us of collaboration, resilience, and the sweetness that comes from purposeful work. And because nature holds lessons for every one of us if we are willing to slow down and pay attention. Here at Coach B's studio, we're building a hive of growth, reflection, and connection, a space where you can come as you are, learn, grow, and thrive, one story at a time. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in our next session where we'll continue this journey together.